Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time tuning in. My name is Orlando and on this channel we talk about fragrances, and in today's video I have a list of early spring fragrances. It's a very short list, it's only 5 fragrances, and I think these fragrances are just really good for early spring when it's not that warm yet. It's only just starting to get slightly warmer, just like now. The sun is shining, and but the temperature is still a bit cool. So, without much further ado, I'm going to start with my first one, which is Egoist de Chanel, and this is a kind of very woody, warm, spicy um, fragrance with kind of a slight sparkle to it too. So it might be because normally Chanel fragrances have a bit of aldehydes. Um, it might be where this sparkle comes from, but it's kind of, you get this. It starts up kind of a fresh, spicy, and then you get this lovely smooth sandalwood on the dry down. So it's very woody. It's also warm and spicy, and really an incredible fragrance in my opinion. And this, I think, is great for colder spring days. That is Egoist by Chanel. So that's at my number 5. This is not ranked, by the way, this list is just some of the fragrances that I think are great for this time. The next one is one that I've been trying and wearing recently. I only just did a video on this fragrance, opening it, and that is NAXOS by Xerjoff. And this one is a very nice lavender, so it starts to smell a bit like, because I kind of, the smell of lavender to me kind of brings it's spring. It's especially with the honey note that it has in here, because it's got a nice sweet honey note too. So to me that's kind of a spring or early spring smell. So it's lavender, it's got honey. There's also a prominent tobacco note here. I think that's what this fragrance is known for, like for a tobacco fragrance, but also the lavender and the honey is very prominent. Really nice fragrance, very well balanced. There's a creaminess to it too, contrasting with the sharpness of the lavender. So really great. There's some citruses as well too. Yeah, great fragrance, and yeah, so that's Xerjoff Naxos. The next one is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. I've talked quite a bit on this one. It's made some of my, it's been on some of my lists too, and that's of course is a vanilla fragrance, and that's Altair by Parfum de Marly. And this one, what I like is it starts kind of with this citrusy, fresh smell, and then it's blended very nicely with the very creamy, warm, kind of dusty, also vanilla, which reminds me a bit of a waffle cone. So really, really amazing. I don't think is that sweet, which I really like. I think these the citruses that it has kind of contrasts really well with the vanilla, so it doesn't become too sweet. It's just lovely, creamy vanilla fragrance that I think is just so great. So yeah, that is Parfum de Marly, and that's Altair. I think that's how you pronounce Altair. Not sure. Another one of my all-time favorites, which is the next one, is Intoxicated by Kilian. And this fragrance is really interesting because it's sort of a it's a coffee cardamom fragrance, so you would probably think, oh, this is more of a winter fragrance. And yes, you can definitely wear it in winter because you've got this coffee and patchouli as well. So it's slightly dark. It's sweet too, but not that sweet. But this works really, really good in warmer weather. I have worn this one um, once when I was on holiday in Lisbon, and the weather was about 18, 20 degrees Celsius, and this really opened up and smelled incredible. So this is it's got like this fresh cardamom note here, in contrast with the coffee, which is slightly dark, and also the patchouli. But it's just a really great fragrance, and I'm sure that I'm gonna be wearing this quite a bit now. And last one, but not least, and this is another Chanel one, and you probably have guessed, it's currently obsessed with this fragrance, and that's Lilian de Chanel. And this one, again, starts off very sparkly, citrusy too, but then it's got this beautiful ambery note here, so it's kind of warm, slightly spicy as well. I mean, the amber note in here is absolutely amazing. And what I like about this fragrance is it starts off kind of sparkly, fresh, and then the mid is kind of more powdery, and the dry down you get this kind of leathery tone to it, coming from labdanum, because this has got a very big note of labdanum. Yeah, and that's kind of slightly leathery and slightly animalic too. So it's a very interesting fragrance because it kind of has three stages and is absolutely gorgeous. Wearing experience is just amazing, and is currently my favorite fragrance. That is Lilian de Chanel. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this list. If you have enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye.